हमलस मज माली पुत्र जख्मी जिला हस्पताल मज इलाज मुआलज बापत जख्मी शख्स दाखिल। पुरानी बाजार त्राल के लोगों तरफ तारकोल बहरावन सवाल नाराजगी हुंद इजहार जिले इंतजामिया मामलस हवाले संजीद कदम तुलने लूको मांग। टाउन हाल अचबलस मज महकमे तालीम तरफ प्रोग्राम सांस बच्चन मयारी तालीम फराम करने की जरूरत पे वस्तादन जोर। अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन, कश्मीर खबरनामे हेत छुस बह साहिल अमीन तुहंदिस खदमतस मज हाजिर तो पेश खबरन हुंद तफसील। अमरीकी वजीर खारजा एंटनी ब्लिंकन ये इसराइल किस दौरस पे तत तमो इसराइल किस वजीर अजम नेतन्याहू सत मुलाकात कोर्मुत यथ दौरान इसराइल तो फलस्तीन किस मौजूद सूरत हाल हवाले कथन दल दिन आव। ये जन मुलाकात पत प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस सांस करना आव यथ दौरान जराए इबलाग जान दिवान वन आव जे अमरीका तरफ यी मौजूद सूरत हाल दौरान इसराइलस प्रेथ रंग मदद करने तो इसराइल तरफ अमरीका किस मौकवस पे शुक्रिया अदा करना आमुद।
Mr. Secretary, your visit is another tangible example of America's unequivocal support for Israel. Hamas has shown itself to be an enemy of civilization. The massacring of young people in an outdoor music festival, the butchering of entire families, the murder of parents in front of their children and the murder of children in front of their parents, the burning of people alive, the beheadings, the kidnappings of a young boy, not only kidnapped, molested, hurt, attacked, and the sickening display of celebrating these horrors, the celebration and glorification of evil. President Biden was absolutely correct in calling this sheer evil. Hamas is ISIS, and just as ISIS was crushed, so too will Hamas be crushed. And Hamas should be treated exactly the way ISIS was treated. They should be spit out from the community of nations. No leader should meet them. No country should harbor them. And those that do should be sanctioned. Tony, my friend, I say to you, I say to all of us, there will be many difficult days ahead. But I have no doubt that the forces of civilization will win. And the reason that's true is because we understand what is the first prerequisite of victory. It's what you just said in our meeting. Moral clarity. This is a time, a particular time, a special time, that we must stand tall, proud, and united against evil. Tony, you are taking that stand. America is taking that stand. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, America, for standing with Israel today, tomorrow, and always.
It's the message that I bring with me to our discussions today, and it's what I'll affirm when I meet with the members of Israel's newly formed national emergency government. We welcome the government's creation and the unity and resolve that it reflects across Israel's society. We're delivering on our word, supplying ammunition, interceptors, to replenish Israel's Iron Dome, alongside other defense materiel. First shipments of U.S. military support have already arrived in Israel, and more is on the way. As Israel's defense needs evolve, we will work with Congress to make sure that they're met. And I can tell you, there is overwhelming bipartisan support in our Congress for Israel's security. Here in Israel and everywhere, we will reaffirm the crystal clear warning that President Biden issued yesterday to any adversary, state or non-state thinking of taking advantage of the current crisis to attack Israel. Don't. The United States has Israel's back. We've deployed the world's largest aircraft carrier to the Eastern Mediterranean. We bolstered the presence of U.S. fighter aircraft in the region. We're providing other support as well. We continue working closely with Israel to secure the release of the men, women, children, elderly people taken hostage by Hamas. We're pursuing intensive diplomacy throughout the region to prevent the conflict from spreading, and I'll be doing that over the course of my trip in the coming days. Too often in the past, leaders have equivocated in the face of terrorist attacks against Israel and its people. That's why we've been adamant with all countries in the wake of these attacks. There is no excuse. There is no justification for these atrocities. You heard the Prime Minister say it. This is
नई दिल्ली में आज खर्ज वजारत तरफ हफ्तवार प्रेस ब्रीफिंग सांस करना आमुत यह दौरान वजारत तर्जमानन वोन जे इसराइल तो फलस्तीन दरमियान मौजूद सूरत हाल नजर तल थवित भारत तरफ इसराइलस मज मौजूद भारतीय लोक वतन वापस अन्न बापत कदम तुलना आमुत यल जन तमो जराई इबलाग तरफ प्रश्न आमत सवालस जवाब दिवान वोन जे भारत चीन सहित तमाम हल तलब मामला अंजरावन ख्वाहिशमंद अमे हवाले प्रेत सतहस पे कोशिश जारी
I have an announcement and then I'll open the floor for questions. You would be aware of the developments in Israel. As announced by External Affairs Minister yesterday, Operation Ajay has been launched to facilitate the return from Israel of our citizens who wish to come back. The first charter flight will be reaching Tel Aviv later tonight to pick up Indian citizens and is likely to return to India tomorrow morning. We will share with you information about further flights as they are finalized. This is still an evolving situation. You are aware, External Affairs Minister took a preparatory meeting earlier in the day. We were also in touch with our, of course, with our embassy in Tel Aviv, our representative office in Ramallah, as well as with our neighboring, the missions in our neighboring, in the neighboring countries there, particularly Jordan, Syria, Egypt, etc. And we are keeping a close watch on developments as well as what steps we need to take to assist Indian citizens who are in Israel. हमारा चीन के साथ जो वार्ता चल रही है उसमें क्यों नहीं हो रहा है सक्सेस? नहीं, हम भी चाहते हैं, इसीलिए तो बात कर रहे हैं ताकि कोई सक्सेसफुल सोल्यूशन हो. मैं नहीं कहूँगा कंसेंसस नहीं है, हमारी तरफ से आता है. जो हमने कहा है उस प्रेस रिलीज में हमारा क्या पर्सपेक्टिव है और हम किस तरह से आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं इसको. आपने अगर देखा होगा मेरे पास यहाँ पे है ये जो 20वीं राउंड अभी वार्ता हुई थी कोर कमांडर लेवल पे, और हमने जैसा कहा है कि इस पे बातचीत हुई और बाकी इश्यूज पे जैसे हमारे लीडर्स की तरफ से जो गाइडेंस था उसके बेसिस पे हम लोग आगे बातचीत करते रहेंगे. और इसमें की मोमेंटम जो है डायलॉग और नेगोशिएशंस का इससे भी हम आगे बढ़ाते रहेंगे. और बीच इसके अंतराल में पीस और ट्रैंक्विलिटी जो है बहरहाल उसको रखना चाहिए. अगर बहुत आसान होता तो सॉल्व हो जाता. मुद्दे काफ़ी हैं, इसीलिए वार्तालाप चल रही है और हमारी कोशिश यही रहेगी कि हम इस पे कोई सोल्यूशन निकाल पाए.
नाजरीन, कश्मीर खबरनामा जारी तजरती वक्फ.